Idiocracy was released September 1st, 2006. Even with its modest budget of $2.4 million, it bombed, bringing in less than $500,000. Of course, it seems if Mike Judge does something that fails, it's really just ahead of the curve, as Idiocracy has gained cult status just like Office Space did. Here in 120 seconds, I'm hopefully going to clue you in on some of the things that you might not know about Idiocracy. Here we go. The idea for Idiocracy was born from an incident at Disneyland where Mike Judge witnessed two women, each with strollers, screaming obscenities at each other. An early working title for the film was 3001, but it was changed because of Futurama, which takes place in the year 3000. We almost didn't get President Camacho because in the original script, the president was going to be a super annoying AI, and President Camacho was almost played by Benicio del Toro, but Terry Crews came in and just stole the part, although this was after he nailed 5 different auditions. There are some recognizable names in the Cleavon family tree, including Donald Rumsfeld, George W. Bush, Condoleezza Rice, plus Hank and Bobby Hill. The movie Ass did have the title up on a real theater marquee, which caused parents to call the police and complain. Despite all of the electrolytes, the movie is supposed to take place during a drought. However, it was filmed during a rainy Texas summer, so the production crew had to kill a bunch of grass. One of the reasons the movie bombed was because Fox did no marketing and only released it in 130 theaters, none of which were located in major markets. It was basically released in the minimum number of theaters to satisfy the contracts. And those that wanted to see it had difficulty finding it because it wasn't listed correctly in Fandango. An error had it as Untitled Mike Judge Comedy. Many believe the studio didn't push the movie because they didn't want to upset the sponsors that are made fun of in the movie. Judge, however, thinks Fox didn't push the movie because it tested so poorly with audiences. But the reason they were able to mock a massive company like Starbucks is because Judge was told by the lawyers to just pick on more than one company, which is why the red light district included other major brands like H&R Block's Tax Return and Relief. And finally, with as much as we can look at this movie predicting the future, there is one major prediction that has come true that you might not know about: Crocs. Judge was presented with putting everyone in Crocs because at the time of filming, it was a startup company, so it was going to be cheap, and he also thought you'd have to be an idiot to wear these.